Hello, my beautiful resin family. Welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. Okay, so we had a little thing where we asked about scrappies. And the axolotl won the day. So that's what we're doing today, a axolotl. And since these scraps aren't going to get into his little feather gills, figured I would use some Lightwish red resin in here, and hopefully I can get it in here, hopefully, with no problems. So we're going to start out by trying to do that. Hint the word trying. So yeah, we're gonna try, because every time I do this poor little thing, he gets bubbles. And I see bubbles now. Yep. I see you, you little stinky bubble. Trying to... Okay, there's starting to. Let me see if I can pop that bubble. I can't put a lighter in here. Okay, I got that one popped. Hopefully. Oh, I still see some. Yes, my love? Okay, my dear, I'll get you a paper and pencil. Hold on. I got you, babe. Alright, I'm back. Had to help him. He was on the phone with the doctor's office. Oh, and there's a bubble all the way down there. Oh, maybe I can get him to pop up. Oh, geez Louise. Oh, I think it did starting to come up to the top. Yay. One thing about this mold, it's soft. Yeah, I got it to come up to the surface. Yay. And you got time to, with UV resin, you've got time to work with it, which is awesome. So hopefully we get as many bubbles out as we can here. And I'm going to do one side and then like cure the other side. So... Oh, there's a bubble. Like I said, it's try to get as many out as I can. But I know those little those scraps, oops, are not gonna go down into, I need a paper towel. I know those scraps are not gonna go down into his little feather gills, so that's why I'm trying to do this. At least I can see if there's any bubbles in here. So, hopefully, yep, there's one coming up right now. I know y'all can't see in here, but I can see in here. And he's just floating around like he doesn't know where to go. Oh, he is coming to the top. Like I said, at least with UV resin. Oh, there's another one popping up on this side. That you don't have to cure it right away. You can kind of give them bubbles some time to work themselves out. So that's awesome. I'm trying to be a little quiet because he's on the phone with the doctor's office. He needed a paper and pencil to write down the number. Alright, so actually, those are looking pretty good. And I have, oh gosh, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm off camera. One more gill to go on this little booger here. This is the side one, which may be a little difficult to keep in. So we'll see here. I'm trying to keep it turned at an angle. Yeah, see, that's that little baby gill over there, and it might not want to stay in because it's kind of sideways there on its head. So what I can do is, once I know there's no bubble in this one, I can kind of cure it a little bit. Yeah, I do see a little bubble. It's starting to come up to the surface though. Yay! So even with the UV resin, there he goes. You can still pinch and everything like you would, regular resin. And take your time with it because it's not going to flash cure or anything on you with the UV until it hits the light. Now, if you don't know anything about UV resin, don't work outside with it because naturally the sun gives off UV rays, and if you do not have a UV light, what I would say is do your project on the inside of the house and then go outside because it will most likely cure. It might take a day or two, but sit it outside and it will cure on its own. Yes, it will. I actually think I've gotten all of those little bubbles out of there. I'm gonna give it a second here just to see if any pop up, and then what I'm gonna do is just cure it real quick with this light, and then I'm gonna add some more because it's not all the way filled and I can't get them all filled. Well, maybe I can if I turn it just the right way here, if I can. Oh, wait a minute, I think I see a bubble in that corner. Is that, or is that just me? Oh, I think that was just me. Okay, it's just kind of hard to, yeah. Oh, and there went a big old bubble. Stop. Alright, so I'm going to let that run down through there. And like I said, I can always put a, I'm trying to look from the side if that gill is filled up, but kind of hard to tell. Alright. So, let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to hit this with the light so it doesn't move on top, but we're going to put this into the larger machine to cure. Alright, so let's see here. You probably got to press the home button, love. The home button on the remote. Home. The home button. What? Yeah. And let me know if that worked. If it didn't, I'll come help you. Okay. Alright, hopefully this works. If it don't, then we're going to be up the creek without some paddles. Oh, goodness. Alright, so I am going to get this cured in the big light Okay, dear, I'm coming. And I'm going to go on and do the other gill the same way. And when I come back, we will be ready to mix up our resin and pour our scrappies. So I will see you soon. Alrighty, everyone. We have our resin mixed up. I mixed up 4 ounces of resin. I added some of the little bit of the copper flakes. I always like to add a little bit of the either silver, gold, or copper flakes to the scraps. And I put the tiniest amount. It's filled with bubbles right now. You can't really see it, but the tiniest amount of the crushed crystal in here. I'm gonna let that drain over here on our little scrappy pile. Oh, well, if I can get it to stand up, I get. And I use my regular epoxy Tea Expert. Love this stuff. My favorite resin. I just buy it in the gallon and refill the little 30-ounce. Where's my alcohol? The little 30-ounce bottles, because it's easier. So those bubbles are arising. Oh, and we do have everything taken care of on the axolotl. He's all cured. So before I put this into the vacuum chamber, I am going to get our scraps out and put them in here. And I'm just grabbing from the pile, whatever it is, it is. Oops, and I just dropped one. I don't know where he went, but I guess I'll find him later. Oops. Pretty sure we're going to have some extra. Let me see how much this actually has in it, because I don't want, you know what I mean. And these just got scraps from all over, some cut up scraps. That one right there is a UV scrap from the reindeer we did the other day. So yeah, and this is coming up to 6 ounces right now. So yeah, I know we're gonna have extra. I just know it, because I can tell. I'm trying to pick out some different. Okay, wait a minute. Do we have any? Okay, that's a pretty green one. Even though they're going to go wherever they want to go in here. It's a lot of blue in there. I'm trying to pick out something besides blue. Here's a purple. That one was still together. And I had made one of those little resin crystals, and it was too hot when I tried to pull it out, and they broke. So yeah, hopefully those will show through, because those are kind of cute. Oh, there's a piece from the reindeer. Oh Lord. So yeah, just kind of picking through here, and I don't know what's going to get in here or what's not. There's a pink one. Oh, I would like some more green in there, it looks like. Oh, and I'm passing over all the green. So yeah, he gonna be a little colorful little axolotl. Alright, so I know this is gonna be enough, because it's saying now roughly about 8 ounces in here. So yeah, I'm gonna go run this through the vacuum chamber, because he only holds, what was it? I always say 5 ounces, but it says 4.5, so 4.5, but I always say 5. And we've already filled up his little feather gills. So, and I may be going through this. There's a snowflake in here, and trying to get some little pieces once it's filled up to make sure I get some in his little footsies. So I'm going to throw this into the vacuum chamber and get it as clear as I can, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, that didn't take long. We've got our resin all ready to rock and roll. But I think I'm gonna just take some of this clear off if it will come off here. I don't know if it will. I got a feeling there's a lot of clear in here. And if we need it, I'll take a little bit came off, but not a lot. Alright, so, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Spray it just a little bit with some alcohol. Yep, I did. Just a wee bit. Especially down in his little tail here. Alright, so we're just going to get it in here. And then we're going to try to let it settle where it wants to. I really don't want that red piece by the red fins, but okay. Oh, there go one of the crystals. Maybe we can get him in the tail area. That would be cool. Or maybe not. Oh no, because that's just going to break that tail off. Yeah. Let me not do that. So yeah, try to get that piece. So you can kind of maneuver them the way you want them if you want to. That is all up to you. Oh, maybe I need more. No, because it's starting to settle in now. Oh, there's a lot of one color in this head up here. Yes, there is. Let me get some different colors down in here. Oh, there's a purple. Yeah. Get a few different colors in this head. It's a bunch of same colors, so you can just maneuver it around. Get it the way you like it. Try to get some different colors going on in sections here. It's all up to you, but you can move them around and kind of place them where you like if there's too many of one color in one section. Like I'm finding that these blues are taking over apparently in this head. They have taken over. Oh, there's another brown, or a piece of brown. Maybe we can get him up here. That must, yeah, that came from the reindeer. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let me get my larger stick here. Get some more in here. Oh, there's another, dang it, one of those crystals. Okay, so maybe we need more clear. And there's another, how many crystals got in here? Yeah, maybe we need more resin. I'm pouring it out. I think we're going to need it. Like the clear part of the resin here. Okay, I'm going to let this settle for a minute. I'm going to try to like I don't not want any more blue in his head, Lord. He has got enough blue going on up in there. Apparently the blue has taken over. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah. He don't want to cooperate. Get your little butt out the way, buddy. Yeah, I think I put too many scraps in here. And now we're scrapped all over. Do want to kind of... And they're not even in the tail yet. Yeah, I need to work on the tail. Let me move that big shard. I need something smaller here. Yeah, I got to get some down into his tail area here. Something down up in here. Oops. Yeah, so just maneuver it the way you want it. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you try to get them in all the spaces so you don't have any blank spaces in here. I need some small pieces. Do we have any small pieces in here? Oh, nope, that was not a small piece. Maybe I can get this one down in here, this little pretty green color. Down in his little tail. Alrighty. And then try to flatten them out a little bit too as we go so they're not sticking up on us. And I need to try to get some into his leggies. So I'm going to try to work on that right now. Let's see here. This is a big piece, so maybe into the thigh of him. Oh, maybe one of those in there. Oh yeah, this is getting messy. Oh, that's too big because it's got that thing on it. Oh, there's some little, that edge and stuff there. Oh, flip you around. You're a long piece. Maybe I can get you going like that. So yeah, just put it any way you want it. Or at least try to. It does what it wants to do, apparently. That's a really cool piece right there. If it will go. Yeah, it'll go. But as you can see, I need some clear. I think I jumped the gun with all of the resin pieces, because I need some clear. See if I can drizzle some down in here. Because I know it's in here. We got 4 ounces of resin mixed up. Could probably get you over here. Long as it's not sticking up. And that's not sticking up, yeah. Long as it's not sticking up out of the resin, we are good. I think we've got enough scraps in here because I don't think no more will go. Now we need more resin. Then we do scraps. So I'm going to try to hold this back while I get some resin in here. Oops. Just made a little mess there. Oh, no, I don't want you going in there. You're too big anyway to finish filling this up. Alright, I'm going to stop for a minute and see. I think, oh no, I might be able to push him down in his head. Yeah, okay. I want to get, I got to find some little small pieces like this one. Yeah, I need something to go in his little feet here. I do want it level on the bottom, and I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, because it's kind of wanting to float around on me there. It might work. Don't have any in his toes yet. Over in here. What about up in here? Okay, I think I got all his other toes. Is that a bubble? Yeah. Make sure I get the bubbles out of his toes. There's another one. In fact, I think I am going to spray it lightly or heavily. One of the two. I need a small piece right there. Like I said, it's hard to find little small pieces, but I know they're in here. I just have to dig for them. And that's another reason why I drop alcohol inks on top too, so I can, any spaces from the feet here. Now some of them, oh yeah, let me make sure I got these pushed down. It gets a little messy, but that's alright. Try to make sure they are pushed down in here. And if we have to take some out, like this one, we can. Because we don't want them sticking up. So if we have to take any out, we do that. Just go on and plop it out of there now. I need to find a little itty bitty piece. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute while I figure this out. I pulled out another mold because we may need 3 molds, but I pulled out my little gecko, fat tail gecko mold here. And I guess we're gonna fill her up, or him. I kind of want that one in the middle there. I don't think we have enough resin though. So yeah, we may be making up just some resin to cover these. And we're just going to get some in here. I'm going to have to get dirty. Sticky, messy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to make up just a little bit of resin to cover up all of this, because I added too many scraps. But we're going to use them. Oops. And this gets messy. Like I said, it gets messy. Get your little butt over here. It gets sticky and messy. Oh, that might have to go down in there. And that's 2 of them stuck together. I'm going to have to break y'all apart. Sorry. Well, get off my stick. Gracious. Alrighty. I know y'all like, we didn't vote for a lizard. I'm sorry. Trying to get these flattened down now. That's the hardest part, is getting them flattened down, honestly. So yeah, we can always just let this sit, and I can make up a little bit more resin. I don't know if this is going to get into his little leggies because these pieces are kind of chunky. Oh. Oh boy, it's like working with a jigsaw puzzle over here. Oh, that's a little sharp and that's sticking up. They will float on you. That one's sticking up. Alright, so you come out. You stay in. You stay in. Yeah, I'm going to have to make up some more resin. How's our axolotl looking over here? Want to make sure, see, some of them are floating up on him. I may have to take some of these out. I don't want them floating. And I've got a mess going on. That may have to come out of his hand because it's just sticking up too much there. Sorry, buddy. It's just sticking up way too much. Maybe that one will go in good. Yeah, that one did. Okay. This one's a little iffy. But we may have to just sand him down. Make sure there's no bubble in his tail. I don't see any. We do need some more resin right there. So yeah, I'm going to make up a little more clear resin and tobble everything off here. Oops, I am making a mess. All my clear resin's down in here. Alright, I'm going to spray this one last time. And then I am going to make a bigger mess. I would have dropped some alcohol ink on here. I don't know what kind yet. Let me spray this one real quick. Try to get her some more in here. Oh, that I'm not going to be able to put no more in this one. It's sticking up too much. Yeah. All right, I'll fix that later. I need to drop the main goal is this axolotl. And I am a sticky hot mess. Alright, so I want to make sure her axolotl's little things are good so we can make sure everything is steady there. And I am going to try to shoot my hand with some alcohol to get some of this stickiness off. And then we're going to drop our some alcohol inks. Oh, what do we want? I usually like to put a gold or something in there. I am going to put some marabou ink in here. I need some more of this stuff. Even though I can make my own, I still like this one as well. So it's not, you know, I'm not trying to replace the marabou ink because I like it. So yeah, I kind of want to just cover the bottom. It just, I don't know, I like it. Putting something extra on the bottom there. And sometimes it seeps through a little bit. So yeah. What should we do? Since his gills are pink, should we do a pink? Okay, since this is a Let's Resin mold, let's just use Let's Resin. I'm trying to find the pink from Let's Resin here. That's purple red. That's red. Do I have a pink in this set? Peach red. Huh. I might not. I guess we will be using peach red. Oh, that must be the recycling people out there. And I know it looks like a lot of alcohol ink, but it'll be fine. And I need have I opened this one yet? Yes, I have. I think I'm going to use a rose gold. And this is just a metallic ink. Use any brand you want. These came from Temu. I don't think they have them on there anymore. But yeah, it's just generic, basically. So use any. Just make sure you shake them really well. So just use any. Oops. Any, just use any alcohol ink you want. Even if you don't want to use metallics, don't do it. I don't know why I just did that. I probably got resin on the tip. Trying to be slick here. Pushing down resin with my bottle. Okay, so see how that just kind of breaks it up and kind of crackles? I love it when it does that. So that's the way we are going to leave this one. Now the only thing I may do off camera is see how these little things are sticking up. Just try to keep them pushed down. But I can always top coat it a little bit or even sand those little sharp edges off. So that's no problem because the resin is going to float a little bit. So I can either sand that down or like I said, I can just cover a little more UV resin. Not UV, or I can cover it with UV resin, but I prefer to use regular resin. Okay, so off camera, just to save some time, we're in the 23 minutes. Well, I'll just go until we get to 30. Oh, I kind of done moved him. So we're I know off camera I am going to make up some more just clear resin to fill these because yeah, these are not full. And where's my other mold? I had two of them out. So yeah, and it's starting to thicken up on me, so I want to get something in here even if I have to, you know, like come back to it. I need this to start coming in here, and I forgot to spray it as well. Spray him. I don't want to spray this because see how it's crackling? I love that. How it crackles and stuff on top. It's so pretty. So I'm just using my fingers and pushing this stuff in. Now, just try to keep it as level as you can. Like I said, we're going to have to make up some more clear resin because we don't have enough to go with everything. A little too happy on the chips here, apparently. Little too happy on the resin chips. But we're about done. We've about, oops, used them all. No man left behind. Ever. try to get him right in there, but he doesn't want to come off. Oh, get in there. Like I said, I might have to sand them down a little bit, but that's cool because I have an awesome sander that was gifted to me by a lovely lady. Okay, let me see if I can get this in here, and it's starting to get a little thick there. It's not actually not too bad, but it is getting thick. Let me get something in her head or his head. Get on down in there. Well, I'm going to take my finger and push it in there because apparently it doesn't want to cooperate with me, and that one's sticking up, so I guess I better move her. There we go. What? Oh my gosh, this stuff is so slippery. Goodness. And I keep missing the thing. But yeah, I'm going to have a nice cleanup. And I still got to make some more resin. Oh yeah, these are not going to fit in there. I don't even know why I'm trying. Alright, so we cannot get any more in here. So what we're going to do, let me see here, is I'm going to just put these scraps on this baking mat, let them cure with this, and we'll just reuse them. I am going to make up some more clear though because I need it for these two. I would say about probably a ½ ounce I'm going to need. And yeah, probably about a ½ ounce. Might be able to get one more in here. Yeah. So I'm going to need about I would say an ounce. And then I'm going to top these off. No, a ½ ounce. No, I don't need no ounce. That would just be making up more for no reason whatsoever. I'm going to make up a ½ ounce and throw in here because I think that's all it would need. And these right here, I'm going to just separate them, of course. And I'm going to just put them on this mat to dry. And then they will go right back in the pot. But they need to be dry first. So yeah, we're not going to waste them. Can I get you in there? I might be able to. Okay, yeah. Because if you overstuff it, it will just, it's already going to float up some. Oh, and that one's sticking up way too much. Let me move this one out. Or lay it down flat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that one was really sticking up. Okay. I'm going to scrape my cup. Because, see, it is getting nice and thick on me. I don't want it to get that thick. I'm not going to spray that. We should be bubble free on that. And I am going to clean this one and make up an ounce in one of them little, ½ ounce in one of them little small throwaway cups. So when I come back, I'll probably do I don't know, I might do black alcohol ink on the back of these with gold, black and gold on the backs. Yeah, I think I will. I did pink on that because her gills were red, so I'm hoping that pink kind of blends in there. So I'm going to clean up. I'm going to get a ½ ounce poured in these little dudes, and I am going to get some alcohol ink on them the same way I did this one. And actually, I'm going to put another drop on his toesies. Yeah, there we go. Those were looking a little bland there. It's just dancing around. Alright, so I'm going to just leave this be. I'm going to make up my resin. Oops. And I'll see you on demold. See you soon. Alrighty, everyone. It is time for us to unmold our little critters. They are cooled off. And when I did, because I had to make up a little more for these two to top them off, I had enough for a little turtle. And I put black in him. And I put that, oh, what do you call it? That fantasy film stuff, this in it. And let's see how it turned out. Oh, he's cute. Yes, he is. He's got crushed crystal in him, too. Oh, he kind of floated a little bit. He's a little off-center there. And, well, it didn't float, but it, sunk for some reason. Yeah, he sunk a little bit. But that's okay. He's got little gold and black flippers and a clear head. Yeah, it's sunk. Huh. It's kind of weird because they usually float. That's weird. They usually float on me. But for some reason, he did not. Okay. Now, I'm probably going to have to do some cleanup around these little toesies. These are our two fat-tailed geckos or leopard geckos. I always call them fat tails because they big old fat tail. Oh, thank God I didn't take a toe off. Yeah, just a little overage there. Their toes are kind of, they're not thin, but they're delicate. Just like a real gecko's toes are delicate. Alright, so see, yeah, I just got a little cleanup to do on his toes. It's a little brush off. It didn't really go over. It just kind of a little bit of brush off to do there. Most of it will come off with your nail. Alright, let's flip over Scrappy here. See how he turned out. Oh, isn't he cute? With all his little scrappy pieces. Like I said, I just got to trim around it. Oh, he turned out adorable. I love geckos' tails. They are so cute. Look at him. Ain't he precious? And that marble ink come through the black. But you really don't see the gold until you flip it on that side. So yeah, just going to trim him up. I have so many of these things. These two will go as a set on eBay because I have a ton of these. I love little geckos. I even have some in Spotty's cage to keep her company. I don't think she likes them too much, but they're in there. Oh, did I lose a toe? Oh no, it's just got a ton of overage on that toe. Okay, yeah, he's going to have a little surgery in between his toes there. So yeah, that's the worst one, I think, of toesies. His little toesies. Yep, I don't know, this one, well no, it's just this one that's really bad. Okay, let's see what he looks like. Oh, and there's that big fat crystal that was in there. Like a big old clear spot. He's got one piece straight across his head. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, that's them together. A matching pair. Look at that beautiful little tails. They so pretty. Alright, that's them two. Those were our extra pieces because I made up too much. Well, I didn't make up too much resin. I made up too much resin with the extra chips in it. That's what I did. I sure wish that hadn't sunk on me. It really sunk in the back. I wonder why I did that. I didn't put nothing in it but resin. Oh well. Alright, let's see Look at how the pink and gold did on the back. It's so cute. You'll see it on the bottom. But that's him right there. Let's hope we can get him out. He has minimum cleanup on his little footsies. Minimum cleanup. Oh, that will go in the scrap bin. Yes, it will. Oh, that just came right off. Okay, let's get axolotls. Oh, Lord. I can't get his thing out. This part right in here is hard to get out sometimes. Yeah. Alright, let's start with Mr. Tail. Let's see if we can get Mr. Tail out of here. Oh, yeah, see, he's got a sharp point. Oh, yeah. Right there. I'm going to have to clean his tail. Whew. Well, I nicked myself a little bit, but I didn't break any blood. That's a good thing. Oh, look at his little tail. Ain't he cute? Alright, now to get this out. You just got to take your time and kind of pull it. I always like to get that tail first. Oh, antenna. Well, not antenna. Gills. Feather gills. Feather gills. Did we get them? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, the UV worked perfectly. Oh, my goodness. I don't see any bubbles. This is the first time I have got these gills with no bubbles. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is literally the first time I have gotten them without a bubble. Look at that adorable face any mother would love. Isn't he cute? Oh, he is pretty. Oh, there's another one of those, oh, dang it, what were the crystals with the clear in it? Because I had pulled it out too soon. Look at all his little, oh, there's that big reindeer spot. Yep. Oh, he looks so pretty. He's got a little round dot there. And see, that's why I put the alcohol ink in for his toesies and things. But, oh, his gills came out perfect. No bubbles. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Isn't he adorable? Alright. Now let's play dress up, you guys. I've got to get some eyeballs. Right after I get a drink. Of Coke, that is. Please. No, I'm not drinking on the job. Coke. Coke. There's nothing in the Coke, I promise. Alright, let me move some thingamajiggers out my way and oops. Pull out some eyeballs. Now, of course, we're going to do stickers. We could have easily put one of these. I think the 6mm would fit in here. Yeah, it would. Ooh, well, dang it. Now I got to hunt down an eyeball. Because there's a matching set somewhere. I'll find him later. When I get finished here, I'll find him. So, let's see here. I thought about these eyes. But, I don't know yet. How big is his little eyes? Oh, they're not that big for those. I have these stickers, but then I have found some. Oh, well, I can't get them out now. Some of these, but they're a little bit bigger than these. And they don't have a matching pair. So you literally have to buy 2 sets to get a matching pair of these stickers here. Oh, and it's stuck in there. Oh, there goes some more. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, oh, and that one just came off. They will come off on you. That's why I always put UV resin on these things. Alright, so I'm going to put those down. These come with matching pairs. And axolotls, I believe, have a round pupil. I may be wrong, but I do believe they do. And I'm not seeing any of these that I like on here for the axolotl. Axolotl. It's just the way I talk, y'all. The axe, like an axe. Here's Johnny. Axe. You know, I have so many of these slanted eyes left. And these are a little big. We may be using these. What colors do we have? See, I keep gravitating toward these because they're lighter on the outside. Yeah. Oh, these are kind of oval. They're not like round. They're oval. We could do one of these to match up, or maybe even an orangey one. Let's try an orange one this time, like a reddish orange. And since these are already popping off of here, let's see if you will fit, buddy. Oh, that actually goes really good with it. It doesn't really match though. I mean, like the size of the eye. It doesn't really match the size of the eyeball. And they keep lifting up. They're like a jelly eye, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they do better on a round surface. Yeah, than on on a flat surface than they do a round surface. So I'm gonna just hold it here for a minute. I am gonna get some of this bonded UV today to use it. That stuff really works good. And I'm going to just press it. See how it's a little dull for me pressing on it? Hopefully that'll go away. Other than that, I've just ruined my axolotl. Okay, where's my mini new best friend UV light? Because I love this little mini UV light from Let's Resin that came with this. That thing is awesome. Once I got the hang of it not being upside down. Alright, so yeah, get off of there, bubble. You're always gonna get a bubble come over. They hang out everywhere you go, no matter where you are. They're always wanting to hang out with you. So I'm just trying. Okay, it did not pop up yet. I'm trying to work quick, trying to get it around here so I can seal it on here. Oh, I got it upside down again, you guys. Got it upside down again. I think I should have tried to put some of those little glass eyes in here. Next time I will. When I do his gills, I'll just go on and do his eyes. That way I don't have to worry about it. That's what I should have did. Alright, let's see. Did I get it good or no? I think it might need a little bit more. Tired of that bubble. That bubble getting on my nerves. Okay. And I'm going to spread it around. And it's clear, so you're not going to see it if I mess up anything. Well, not mess up, but like don't get it where it's supposed to go. It's clear, so. Alrighty, I just want to make sure I got his eyeball securely in there. Nobody wants an eyeball axolotl. Eyeballless axolotl. Say that 10 times fast. Eyeballless axolotl. Eyeballless axolotl. I'm going to be saying all kind of stuff in a minute. Alright, so that should be good for that one. And let's get the other eyeball-y out. I think the little orangey color looks good with it. Even though next time, I mean, it looks good. But next time, I will be putting his glass eyes in. Y'all got to scream and remind me. Hey, you said you was putting those eyes in. The glass ones. Not those plastic things. Alright, so I'm going to just hold this in place for a moment. And try to make sure it's stuck on there good before I put any of this resin on here. But I don't want it peeling off on me. That would not be fun, huh? And I will just take my little squeegee tip here and go around it. I want to make sure I get it like on the edge of the eyeball. Not on the edge, but like going over the eyeball so it literally seals it in so it doesn't come off. And we're good. That was a pretty big drop, so I should be good on that. And he will be done except for me trimming him up. Once he gets a little harder, it'd be easier to sand him once he gets a little harder. Yep. Alrighty, Mr. Axolotl. I love the way his gills turned out. Look at his little eyeballs. Say, hey, how y'all doing? Oh, we gotta put a little face on him. Where's my marker? Oh, there you are. I knew he was around here somewhere. I always try to keep this thing around me. I like this little marker. Alright, let me not mess up nothing. His tail in the way. Cute little face. His little air holes. Or nose. Or oops. Yeah, I would say nose. Alright, did I get you, buddy? Yeah, I did. There we go. He got a smile and all. Put the top on that. Those are on there really good. Those cured perfectly. And look at him. He just need a little twimming. A little thick right there. That's why I say I'm going to sand it off instead of trying to cut that. Because that right in there, it's a little tip you could just sand and get that off. But yeah, didn't he turn out adorable? This is y'all's Scrappy Axolotl. Y'all, them eyes kind of make him look a little mean there, don't they? Oh, Lord. He's a beautiful axolotl. Yes, he is. Look at him. And he purty. Hopefully y'all are getting a good look at this. I'm trying to make sure y'all see all the angles because I really don't do pictures that well. So I apologize. Hey, how y'all doing? Alright, you guys. That is our axolotl. I don't think I'm putting eyeballs on these. I think they're going to get drawn in. Because that's what I usually do with my geckos anyway. I usually just draw them in. And I still got to let the eyes dry. And then sand everything's little footsies down, basically. Oop, did I mess up? Okay. He doesn't, well, he does have a little mouth. It's just weird. But he has one. Oops. Kind of hard to see this side. I get a Q-tip and get that off. Did I go all the way? Oh, no, I did not. Alrighty. There he go. Yeah, see all his little double chin and stuff has to be sanded down. Yep. Now his eyes should stand out a little bit more. Well, I kind of went out of the way there. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. Okay. Make sure I got them round. Yeah, next time I am going to use some, the glass eyes in here. I think actually both of these will take the exact same size, I think that's the 6 millimeters. Or the 8. You know what? That might be the 8. But I think it's 6. I'm gonna check as soon as I get done drawing him, his mouth and stuff on. And they don't, yeah, I'm gonna check the size, but I think it's 8 or 6. It's one of them. Alrighty, now he has his little eyes on, and he is good to go. He just got a double chin that has to be sanded down. And Mr. Turtle's gonna be kind of hard to get this little dot on his eye, because such a little eyeball there, you really don't see it unless you're paying good attention. But it's very hard to see his little bitty eyeballs in there. Alright, you guys, that would be all for today. That is y'all's Scrappy Axolotl. We also got some reptiles in there for Reptiles and Resin. Woohoo! And what size are those? 6 millimeters. Okay, so both of these are 6. These are the 8. Yeah. The 8's bigger. Which, yeah, it would be. So these little guys, not him, he wouldn't be able to take an eyeball, but the axolotl and the geckos would take a 6. Yeah. So, yep. And now I'm going to go searching for an eyeball I dropped. Because if I don't find it, I'm going to be missing. What is that? I'm going to be missing one, and I sure don't see that eyeball anywhere in sight. And as soon as I vacuum, it's going to get sucked up. Boy, I tell you. Losing glass eyeballs. Yeah, I don't see that little booger nowhere. Darn it. That means I'm going to be short an eyeball. Oh, wait a minute. Is that him? No, that's not him. That's a piece of glitter. Well, hopefully I find it. If not, I'm going to be one eyeball short. Alright, let me take y'all down a little bit before we close in here. That's our Mr. Turtle. That is our axolotl. Look at these little gills. They turned out pretty. We used the red from Lightwish. The deep red UV resin, and I finally got no bubbles. Then we got our little fat tail geckos or leopard geckos. And yep, that is our axolotl. Axolotl. why don't you come to your senses? He's been out riding fences for so very long. Every time I hear that song, I think about the axolotl now. Heard it on the radio today. I'm like, axolotl. Yeah, look at his eyeballs. I can't get over the gills. They actually turned out perfect. Yay! Alright, you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see y'all for our next video, which is going to be for Miss Nat. She wants her betta fish, and by George, she's going to get her scrappy betta fish. So, yeah, she's getting her betta. So that's our next project. We're doing another scrappy. See you soon. Bye for now.